As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn on us, so yes.
Pleasant good night, and Happy New Year. Welcome to
the first show of 2026. Can you tell I'm excited?
I can hear it.
All right, because I'm super excited. We've got a lot of stuff to report on. It's the new year in cycling, and I love the backdrop. Look at that.
Yes,
yeah, George is the best. But hey guys, good night, and sit tight for a very, very interesting and fun show tonight.
Yes, we had a long vacation, boy.
Couple of weeks, huh?
A couple of weeks. Again, a few pounds, eat up all that ham and turkey over the holiday.
Okay.
But of course, we're in touch with cycling, and I'm here back to serve.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
So we have probably a lot of birthdays.
I have quite a number of birthdays.
Some announcements and stuff like that, huh? You want to kick it off?
So, of course, before the birthday greetings, just want to share some date announcement and date anniversary. My brother-in-law on the 3rd of... first of all, I want to welcome all the fans on the show. Of course, I want to pick up Mr. Kevin Logan, providing us with some delicious food and our attires.
Yes, picking out this nice white shirt here tonight.
Yep.
Goes well against the...
Yes, I. My brother-in-law, this is his 6 years anniversary since he passed away. Steve Bowen, continue to sleep in peace, my brother. I want to say praise God to the brother of our good friend, Mr. Raymond Singh. I understand he's very ill, so our prayers go to him. And
Philco.
I'm not sure what his name. He just stopped by the shop and he said, I said, what? He said he just popped in sudden because his brother is very ill. So
yeah, well, that's his name, Philco. Philip Singh. We had him back at the farm, at the cabin, when the last time Ray was in town. He was there with us and having some drinks and laughter and fun, and it shows how fragile life is, Andrew. It can pivot on in a second, right? So let's continue to cherish everyone that we come in contact with, and also best wishes to Philco and the Singh family.
Yeah. I know today Jerry Lopez was there to rest. Jerry, he was very, big cycling fan. Always tune in to cycling races. But no, Jerry always there kind of King and Albert Street, selling those fresh fruits, everything. Anything when you're season, plum, cashew, crabo, apple, it works. He always have, anything, delicious. So, Jerry, may you rest in peace and rise in glory. And last but not least, George also put up that picture. We lost a very young, I call him a champion, Tayon Chivillanueva. The kid was an upcoming cycling star. He got started in cycling. I first met him through Alan Kill, who is his family. I think he's his uncle. And this kid was one of he was very humble, always willing to learn. He used to go on a ride with Alan guys like Barney and Tom and the whole crew. He's always active, right?
Yeah, I've met him on the first ride. I met him on the Alton Hall ride on a Saturday morning, and I'm like, who is this little kid? And riding so smooth, right? He had great cadence, and like you said, you could see the passion that he had for the sport, Andrew, and also a lot of respect for the elders on the rides as well. He seemed to be quite fond of me, and I love talking to these young kids as well, and and try to set the right example for them when it comes to cycling, and a little bit of time that I'm around them. But very, very sad to see him leave this earth at such a young, tender age. Didn't even get a chance to make an impact necessarily here. I'm sure he made an impact on several people's lives, but I mean, really live out his purpose. Depending on what your belief is, there might be certain things going on there, reincarnation and different things like that. So, who knows? There might be, greater plans for his spirit, and his spirit might be living, moving on to someone else and living through that person. But yeah, it's sad, very sad, and I'd like to say condolences, obviously, from the As the Wheels Turn, from my family to their family, and wish them, much blessing, peace, and somewhat calmness in this trial times.
Yeah, I share the same thing. From As the Wheels Turn's family, the Ordonez Bike Shop family, and my immediate family, and the cycling family in general. Saturday is the funeral, and we're asking all cyclists who can make it. The funeral service is at St. Martin's de Porres Church at 10 a.m. And so we ask all cyclists who can make it, come out, support. Let's him give him a final, his final ride. Make it great. So yes, come out and support. I know Tyan would love that. He would love that, for his fellow cyclists to come and see him on his final ride. Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. So rest in peace, Tyan, until we meet again.
Yep.
Yep. So moving on to the birthday greetings.
Good night, Mr. Moody.
What, Mr. Moody?
Wayne Moody is tuning in, and thank you very much for your participation in the
Gala.
Yes, in the Night of the Living Legends.
Yeah.
He did a nice speech there at the end, recognizing the impact of the young men in sports. So, well done.
Yes. So I started with the birthday greetings. Of course, I have the daddy, as I call him, the champ, Oski Kyrgios, have celebrated his birthday. Mr. Oswald Bowman, the man who had the Night of Living Legend, he celebrated his birthday.
When is Ozzy's birthday?
It was sometime earlier, so just to give a few people.
Okay,
I have Carolyn Lewis. Carolyn Lewis is my first cousin. She celebrated her birthday. Miss Jennifer Kanaki, I think she celebrated her birthday yesterday. I think yesterday was her birthday.
Happy birthday. I saw she just logged in as well, so she's listening. Happy birthday to you.
My Aunt Martha Woods from Old Belize. Martha, and that's my dad's sister.
Okay.
Celebrated her birthday the first. Shannon Ordonez, that's my niece. She celebrated her birthday the first. Melvin Torres, or Melvin Dawson, people know him, former cyclist, former president of the Cycling Federation Association back then. Melvin Torres celebrated his birthday on the first two.
Wayne, Mr. Wayne.
Wait, okay. Happy birthday, Wayne.
64 years old.
Okay, yeah, Wayne 1 year older than me. My little grandniece, Aria Ordonez, celebrated her birthday. So I think that's the birthday greetings I have.
Yeah, I've got a couple here as well. Gian Lino was January 5th. Happy birthday, Gian. Stephen Welch was January 5th as well. The Cornell, George Lovell, was January 5th.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. My sister-in-law, June Sutherland, is tomorrow, June.
Okay, happy birthday, June.
January 9th. Who else we have? Monday, we have Monday birthday. We have Nigel Alvarado. Did you say that already?
No, I myself.
Okay. On Tuesday, we have Kerwin DJ King Lion Henderson, my first cousin.
All right.
That's my dad's nephew. Charles Leslie Jr. is on the 14th. That's Wednesday.
Okay, all right.
So we'll stop there. Yep. That's about it.
Okay, the same brother that passed away, his wife, Aunt Mina we call her. Well, George and I call her Aunt Mina. Me and she married brother and sisters, so yeah. I know you call that, but I call her sister. Yeah, she lives in Florida, Miami, Florida. Nelson Tilbury too? Oh, tomorrow, yeah, birthday Nelson. Happy birthday, Nels. So
A lot of January birthdays. Lots of January birthdays.
Okay, so do you say also happy birthday to his youngest son? Happy birthday, youngest son. We'll probably tell your name. All right, so always wild birthdays like crazy, D.
Yes.
Yeah, D. So we start off with which race? Because we had two races, right? We had the Creme New Year's Day Classic, and then we had the Thursday morning race.
Right. So we did a shop talk last week, covering that. It was the Friday, right? The day after.
Right, the day after.
But for all the viewers tuning in, we can definitely talk a little bit more about it. So let's jump into that then. Do we have all our pictures, podium pictures and stuff like that? Yeah, we do have. Okay. So, what do you want to start with? Juniors?
Let's say ladies first.
Yeah. You're a smart man.
Yeah.
I never put any music.
Okay. All right. So, in the female category, D, go ahead.
So the female category, this is the 35th edition of the Creme New Year's Cycling Classic, and the females, Andrew, they started in Orange Walk and they rode to Belize City, finishing right in front of the Civic Center there, just after BWS. And after the dust settles, it was Mary Joyce Monton. She was riding for, I believe it's Legion, but her former team is the Blazers, right?
Okay.
But she's currently on Legion. I don't think there's a Blazers anymore.
No, there's no.
So she's on Legion, and she defended her title from last year. So she's the back-to-back female Creme New Year's Cycling Classic champion. They covered just about 50 miles or so. In second place was Kaya Katus. Kaya Katus is known for her speed, but I guess Mary attacked her low early before the bridge and was able to hold off Kaya. She is riding for Loans to Go, which is a new team. New team on the block, sponsored by Loans to Go owner, who is Mr. Tom Tillett. So thanks to Tom Tillett for putting back some money into cycling and sponsoring Kaya Katus, and also I noticed he has a Masters team as well. So those guys will be racing this weekend. They raced this morning, but racing this weekend. And Khadija, not Kenisha, but Khadija Francis, recently returning from a little hiatus there, back on her bike, and she claimed the third spot. I listened to her interview after the race, and she was pretty excited just to be in Kaya's company and Monton's company. So,
yeah, I'm very impressed with her. I'm very impressed that she have actually like to me, like, she jumped the gun.
Yeah, and like I said, Andrew, I said this a little while back, right? That if you are a female cyclist and you want to be competitive, you have to race with the boys.
And that's what she does.
And that's what they're doing, and it shows, right? There's no secret to this, man. I think, I haven't been doing cycling as long as many of these guys, but I figured it out pretty quickly. And the things, a lot of things that I will say on this show is to help people out. So take it if you want. If you don't, that's on you. The results speak for themselves. If you notice, I follow kind of what I preach, and I'm always on the podium in some position there. So if you want to do that as well, you might want to pay attention, right? So for female cyclists, if you guys want to perform well in female races, ride all the Thursday races that you can. If they're allowing you to ride the Weekend Warrior races, you jump in those as well. If they're not allowing you to ride the Weekend Warrior races and they're allowing you to follow the races, do that safely as well. So that's the secret there. Train a couple times a week and race along with the boys, and you will start dominating the female races. Kaya has been doing that for years. She used to do the Sea Ray races with us Saturdays and Thursdays, and it shows she was the most dominant rider for a very long time. So I encourage the young Irene Baki, Chelsea, Kelsey, Khadijah. I want to see all you guys show up Thursday mornings. I believe the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club is allowing the females to race on Thursdays. And get in those races because you will ride more competitively when you're in the female peloton, and hopefully at some point you can represent Belize. So that's in addition to whatever training that you have, incorporate the races. And there's nothing, Andrew, I can tell you, there's nothing that prepares you for racing better than racing.
Yep.
That's it. I mean, you can do all the home trainer, you can do the intervals, you can do the hard efforts, the 1 minute efforts, the 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever you want to do. Nothing will prepare you more than racing. So if you can incorporate some of those efforts in your racing and use those smaller races as training races, that's where you'll see the improvement. And like you said, it's like overnight, right?
Yep, overnight.
And she has been showing up to these races consistently.
Yes.
You know who's riding well? Her boyfriend as well.
Yes,
Francois Avila. It's the same thing. And you notice the same trend? He is racing more. So again, guys, no secret. You know, I always hear riders, hey, I'm not quite ready. I'm not quite ready. Well, the only way you know if you'll be ready is to get in the race, and then you'll figure it out pretty quickly. So, yeah, big up to Khadijah for representing very well. So that was your elite
female
podium. Should we go to female junior?
I don't think I had no junior.
Oh, they didn't have a junior?
No, I didn't have no junior. I got my open race. That was open race.
Oh.
So we have to move on.
No female junior.
Yeah.
So
we have to move on to the club and then females. Yeah. Right. So in the Creme USD, these are the club race in the A category. Standing on top of the podium, Brandon Catus rides for Running Rebels cycling team. Second, Mark Stain, he rides for River Valley Boys. And in third place, Sharon V12 Roker riding for River Valley Boys. So River Valley Boys have 2 riders on the podium in the A category, so congrats guys. Moving on to the B category.
Second person.
Yeah, this is the B category. I don't know who comes second. Nobody up on the podium for second place. Oh, I find I had to take off for something else. So first place was Dwight Lopez riding for Rolling Shutters. Second, Efran Newman, he rides for Team DJ. And rounding out the third position, Ryan Wilbur riding for Team M&M's. That's your B category.
One thing in this one,
Oh,
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm in the A category, but
This is the C category. In the C category, Kenneth Butler, Leave Me Alone. I think he rides for Team Jaggers, right? That's the team name, right? He's not in the Jaggers jersey, but he rides the Jaggers. Raptors, not Jaggers. Raptors. Thank you, Dee, for confirming that. Yes, Kenneth Leave Me Alone Butler riding for Team Raptors. Second, the ex-minister, Edmund Castro, who have been doing awesome at Tella. He was at the shop today and I expressed how, when he first started, he get dropped for tape and now he's finishing with the guys. And the same thing I say, once you race, you get better. So big up yourself, Mr. I still call him Minister Edmund Castro, riding for Team M&M's, boy. The man jump on team. And in third position, Mr. Alvin Card, riding for FAL. Taking up the third position.
Yeah, well, it's funny you said that because Edmund always reach out to me and share his rides and stuff, and he's definitely putting in the work, long rides, but I tell him as well, I told him before, right? I said, hey, get in the races. That's the only way you'll know if you're ready. And he did that. And like you said, he started off a little slow, but now he's on the podium. So great job. What did Huey said? Hubert Johnson?
He said that before.
Can you put that up?
Before you start racing, yeah, the female used to train and race with the guys. Okay.
And they used to be better, right? Stronger. Shalini, Zabani, and
that too.
a whole bunch of other. I think Fiona Castillo was very strong at one point. So maybe Hubert, you can tell us some of the names that used to train with you guys. But that's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, yeah, you got to continue doing that, and they'll definitely race better.
All right. So moving on to the junior male. So they had a junior male race. Mr. Guns covered that race. The G-Flow cycling team swept the podium. In first position, you have Keith Enright Jr., G-Flow. Second, Jashan Aldana, G-Flow. And third place, Devin Major, G-Flow. So all G-Flow riders on the top podium. And in the big monster, the Elite, which was a very exciting race, a record breaker. Like I mentioned earlier when I started the streaming, I said, this is the most perfect day for a race and for a record-breaking year. And it turned out to be a record-breaking year. From the gun went off for the start, it was fireworks. One of the riders who was there from the start was Javen Gonzalez. I spoke to Javen said that he was averaging over 300 watts for the entire race.
Wow.
Yeah, imagine. So
pretty strong kid.
And I was looking at the cycle, the speedometer, and you see low on upper 20s, 30s. I don't think he dropped under 25 miles at all.
But it was a strong tailwind too, though.
Yes, that's what I said. So perfect.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
So very strong tailwind, but still 27.6 miles an hour average speed. So it was similar to like the test race that we had last year, and the average was 27.3. But it was a strong tailwind as well, and with a strong tailwind, you'll maintain 30 plus miles an hour for quite some time. So great ride by those guys. It's the debut for Team Legion of Los Angeles. The debut for this year, their first race, and they did pretty well. They got 1, 2, and 4 in the name of Justin Williams, who rounded out his Triple Crown.
Yes, he did.
So the Triple Crown of Belizean cycling, as dubbed by Fitzgerald Palash Joseph, who has a lot of experience, obviously, in cycling, right? So I think he's definitely qualified to dub that the Triple Crown. But he said the cross country, the Creme Classic, and the Road Championship, the three of the toughest, hardest races. And this guy is in a select. This guy's in a select crew. We'll change that question, obviously. Yeah. So this guy's in a select, very select group. Justin Williams being a Triple Crown winner. Maybe we should get a trophy for that, a special trophy, CFB. I mean, that'd be nice, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Triple Crown winner. So maybe we should award Justin that his next time to Belize. But what a fantastic ride by the young Javen Gonzalez. Javen, I believe is what, 25? Probably not older than 25. But phenomenal ride. And he's second back-to-back. Last year was second as well. And this year he's second. Last year was second to Derek Chavarria, wasn't it? I mean, or Corey.
Corey won last year.
And was Javen second?
I don't know who was second last year. My brain's not good.
I think he said he was second again last year. But whatever, he's always around the podium for sure. But a fantastic ride, and him and Justin, his teammate, just rode away. He was very strong. We spoke with Tyreek Flores, who said that Javen was the strongest in that four-man group.
Oscar last year? Second?
I'm not sure.
I think I met Oscar last year. Maybe somebody could refresh me.
Yeah.
My brain's not good.
But yeah, so great ride. And then Oscar Quiros coming from the Chase group.
I think it was
Javan, 23 years old. Wow.
23, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so just out of the under 23 this year. Yeah, wow. Okay, very good. Thank you, Amish Chen, for that information. But fantastic. He has a fantastic career so far. You know, doing great things, and I mean, he's gonna do bigger and better things as well. You know, he's gonna develop into a great crit racer. He takes a lot of risk. He's not afraid of taking the risk. You see,
Commitment.
yeah, you see last year when he was out there riding with Legion for a little bit, he actually got a win, and I'm sure, you know, 2026 is going to be a fantastic season. Got to thank the Williams Cycling Club, you know, Justin, Corey, Kalman, and those guys for continue giving the Belizean kids some opportunities, right? One of the things that on social media that was said, and I'll kind of give my opinion on that, because that's what we are here for. That's what I come out of my house for, is to share my opinion on the platform, right? As a cycling analyst, and I encourage you, Andrew, to do more of that as well in 2026. Don't be afraid to be outspoken, right? Because that's what our viewers, you know, will want to hear from us. And I know sometimes you don't like the, I wouldn't say controversy, but maybe perhaps a little bit of heat that comes with it. But it's fine. I mean, it's okay, because that's what they want to hear, true facts. But as I was reading comments on Facebook and different platforms, one of the things that they were saying is that you know, Justin should have allowed Javan to win the race, right? Now, here's my take on it. Justin is 37 years old. Javan is 23, okay? I have no problem with them riding in, holding hands, and Justin crossing the line first. So a couple of things here. Justin is the team owner of Legion. He's worked very, very hard, right? So building something like that doesn't come overnight, right? So when you put in that amount of work, and it shows that he's prepared to be there too. It's not like Javan just towed him to the line and he just sat on. He was taking his pulls and he was committed. They just didn't duke it out at the end, right? And I think that is totally fair, and that is, you know, great teamwork by Javan to say, hey, you know, he's my team captain. He's the older guy. His opportunity is going to be limited. He's never won a Creme Classic. He's tried for 20 years. Never won a
Well, he did mention in the interview that his dad tell you know, when this race, he said, you know, the opportunity arose, and he realized that, you know, this might be the last opportunity he have for win that particular. He wanted that race, and so you know, he said that he spoke to Javan and he said, listen to me, you know, I want this race. So probably Javan come beat him if he make a match up sprint, but he did say that he wanted this win. So
yeah, but I would, as a fan too, I wouldn't want to see them two teammates. I wouldn't want to see them fighting, you know, for especially, you know, like I said, Justin put so much work and effort into building a team in order to give kids opportunities, you know, especially minority kids opportunities, and I think he deserved that, you know, for a lack of better, he deserved to be gifted something, because again, and again, it wasn't like Javan towed him to the line. He was taking his turns and everything else, but I just want to clear that up. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens all across the world. It happens in professional cycling, and that's what good teammates do. And guess what? This builds fantastic chemistry between these two guys, because Justin knows that he can trust Javan, and you know, whatever situation he's in, Javan will have his back as well, and also Javan will you know, will gain respect from Justin as far as you know, getting other opportunities, getting exposed, things of that nature. So nothing is wrong with that, guys. You know, a lot of people are, oh yeah, no, I'm not.
Well, he bridged across, you know, because there was like something like a 30 seconds gap, and when I looked, he came out of nowhere. He bridged across. Byron was there, and then Byron got dropped. He went out, and then Javan attacked, and then Byron got separated. Who was impressed with was young Tariq Flowers. He was excellent, being that he was amongst, well, we know the brotherhood between the G Flow and Legion's team, no? So Tariq rode awesome, and he's took in, and Byron got dropped, and these 4 riders rode almost.
Yeah. Well, even towards the end, and Tariq told us exactly that Jaivin attack out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously, Kenyon and Justin, they're not gonna chase Jaivin because it's kind of one camp, right? So it leaves Tariq kind of one man on an island there.
Yeah.
So with that being said, Justin recognized that, and he forced Tariq to close the gap. When Tariq couldn't close the gap, Justin attacked and went across to his teammate. So it's not like, again, it's not Jaivin just towing him to the line. Justin had to put himself in that position, right? So that is totally acceptable, like I said, and we need to stop the nitpicking and craziness, because there was a lot of comments about that, and that just needs to stop. Jaivin is 23 years old, and he's going to be multiple classic winners. I mean, if he continue the same work ethic, which I have no reason to believe he will not, he will win multiple classics in his career here in Belize, and also will show very well on the international scene, just like a couple other guys in Belize as well. Also, big shout out to this guy who's just a warrior. Oscar Quiros.
Oh yes.
Oscar is just a warrior and very dependable. He's like that old Chevy truck. He starts up every time, right, and gets you to from point A to point B. So Oscar Quiros, fantastic ride, coming across with John Nelang,
Corey.
Ignacio Prado, and Corey Williams. I mean, these are champions.
Three names of Kale have won this crown.
Absolutely, and Ignacio Prado is no stranger to podiums and international cycling, right? And Oscar was putting in a lot of work. Corey was sitting on, rightfully so, and Oscar still had enough legs to claim that final podium position. So great ride, great ride by 3 of those guys on the podium. They are on the podium because they deserve to be on the podium. The one thing in cycling, no one gives you anything. They made a gentleman deal, but nobody gives you anything. You have to be there, right? If you're not there, it doesn't happen, right? And Tariq rode well, but we definitely need to see a little bit better race strategy from the Anthony Malo Digi Alliance. What do you think? What's your opinion on that?
I just believe that being that you may have the heavy hitters out there, I think that they should have managed the gap a bit closer, knowing that they had the leader. I mean, the leader they claim that is the leader of the team, which is Carlton Robinson. Tariq did his part to get in the break, and I can expect Tariq just to sit down, back, wait for the leader. So that's a part of cycling. You have to play your cards right. But I believe what happened. This is why I believe what happened, and I may be wrong, but I was out there. So once you have guys like John Nelang the back there, Oscar the back there, Corey the back there, people are saying something. The guys want to win again, right? And Justin said that in the interview, he said that they were looking at Corey, John Nelang, and he took the opportunity. And when other guys in a great condition, a small gap of a minute is hard to close, because if you do 25 miles an hour front there and then do 25.5, you know how long I take for catching? So the slightest of hesitation can cost you a race. So 1 minute gap look easy, but it's not easy on a bicycle. Anybody who race bicycle know what it is. It's a lot of suffering. Because man says, see the man ready, but the fucking thing. So team shots there, the same.
So tell me something. Now, when the next move went with Oscar, Corey, and John Nelang.
Oh, you can remember you had David Chavez back to do.
Yeah, but why? That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're trying to be a part of that race, you have to move, right? So that's the strategy. Kind of what I see, and look, it's again, cycling is very simple. One of the guys that I see explained it the best was Henry Moreira. I have to give him credit for that. Henry Moreira said, when the players move and they're up the road, you better be moving as well if you wanna win. I remember that clearly, but that's the thing, right? And people may say like, oh yeah, you know, D-Wade, you're always on the podium or you're always around the winners. It's because you have to identify who the winners are. And when those guys move, you have to be able to move. But in order to be able to move, you can't make too many mistakes. You can't burn matches. Because if you burn matches, for example, let's say you go for a station prize, right? And you have to sprint pretty hard for that station prize. And right after the station prize, the main players attack. Then you have to think, you know, what's important? The podium is important or station prizes, right?
Yeah.
So you have to be prepared, like when those players move, okay, great, a break went up the road, no problem, that's fine, whatever, a break goes, you have a player in the break, now you can sit back. But anything else that moves from there, if you want to be a part of this race, you have to move. And I think Anti-Knowledge Alliance made huge mistakes and by missing out on that. And the other guy that made a mistake as well is Derek Chavarria. He burned matches early. So when the move went, he was unable to move. The only reason that Derek was not there, he didn't miss anything. He was unable to go. Because, I mean, I raced too, and I know. Like, there's not, unless you're boxed in or you have a mechanical, that's different. But if you're in the race and the thing happens and you start second guessing yourself, it's because of matches that you burned earlier, that you don't have the legs, or you just don't have the fitness at the time, right? So it's really that simple. But with Jiven, and Justin up the road already, two dangerous guys, right? The next guys that move, if you want to be on the podium, you have to move, right? And that's why when John went, immediately Corey and Oscar, no hesitation. You know why? Those guys were alert and they were trying to find themselves on the podium, and you see what Oscar did, right? So that's what you have to recognize. Look, the next move that goes is going across. Or the next move that goes, well, we already know. Jiven is pretty strong. Justin is very smart. Stanford is strong, but he's not experienced. And Tyreek is in a position that he's not really used to being in, right? As of recent. So you have to think about this. Man, there's a spot there for me, right? That's how I'd be thinking. There's a spot there for me, so I got to get there. And that's what guys, I'm not criticizing or trying to bring anyone down. I'm just saying, like, hey, you have to ride with your brain a lot more than with your legs. You have to understand the situation and get out there and go podium hunting. That's what I call it. You know, and you'll find yourself, if the fitness is there, you'll find yourself where you need to find yourself.
Well, a part of the race, I'll move on to the next results right now, but a part of the race, and I knew that John would give Redenbach the little go ahead. And when I saw Redenbach went on the pace, and I saw the pace tip up to about 35 miles an hour, I said, John will make, and John, when right after Redenbach came off the pace, John Lang attack out, and John Lang have a hard attack, but he goes pretty hard, and if you can't hold that speed, you're not able to get an. Once you lose that rear wheel, lights out if you are not a quick guy and don't get on a slipstream.
Yeah, but in the elite peloton, John is not going to ride. John is a pretty fit guy. He's a hard worker. He's 40 some odd years old. And at the elite peloton here in Belize, if you're focused, he cannot leave Carlton Robinson. If Carlton is riding smart, John DeLong, no matter what speed he does, Carlton can match his speed and sit on his wheel. Goran Gabriel can do the same, right? Derek Chavarria can do the same. Oscar and Corey, they went smooth. So it's all about, like I said, you have to be sharp and understand the situation. Understand the situation and move. So if those guys that I called the names, if they moved when John moved, and like you said, John didn't jump out at 40 miles an hour.
But the next thing, I understand what you're saying, but I spoke to the dad after the race, and Carlton had lack service. He had issue getting service.
Well, yeah, that's. I mean,
So-
that's
so
what
that's
I'm
what-
saying. So what I'm saying is exactly. You just confirm what I said. If you're not moving, something is wrong. You can't move, right? Because of something. But you have to put yourself in that situation, right? You have to understand. Like, I mean, and a lot of things happen in cycling, and I'm not picking on one person. Remember, there Chavarria missed it. Chav missed it. I'm sorry, Chav missed it. We had Goran missed it. We had Carlton missed it. Who else was there? The kid from PMA. Rojas.
Shankad. Oh, yeah, Rojas, yeah.
Rojas Shankad was there. So quite a bit of guys missed it. But the reason they missed it is, like you said, perhaps they didn't get the service, and you know the legs were a little shaky, weak. But all those things, you kind of have to manage. I mean, this is a big race. You have to figure out where you need your nutrition, and all of us have been there. You know, I actually have suffered in races where I didn't have my service when I needed it, and you know, and I made the adjustments. But I just you know, I want to see that team. I want to see that team ride up to their talent level, because they do definitely have the talent.
Just before I move on, though, I mean, we move on right now to the Thursday morning race, and we have other stuff to talk about. But I interviewed the Prado, and what Prado they and I hope the Cycling Federation listen. And this is when we have to step on. All international races coming on to the finish, they have markers says 5K to go, 3K to go, 1K to go, 500 meters, 200 meters, and Prado was complaining that he needed that to because he almost overshot the corner. People say, well, no. Once one international rider coming in the race, you need that. So I'm asking the Cycling Federation. That is something we have to do. Get some markers when they could have the little pull up and say so. It's something that really needs to be done.
Yeah, the other thing is too, at that roundabout, was there a marshal at that roundabout?
And that's the next thing. Let's should have there.
Oh, absolutely. Every international race that I've been, there's a marshal there with a flag and waving. This is the way to go. So there shouldn't be any reason other than rider error.
For some reason, we officials get excited when they watch finishing a race. That's I widely notice.
But see, what the federation needs to do is assign a marshal there that's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
that's your job there. You're not going on a motorcycle and going there. Your job is to stand up there. So as long as you know, when the race is, I don't know, 5 miles out, that's where you're going to be. And that's your post, and you'll have an orange flag or whatever color flag it is, and or even something with an arrow that says this way.
Yeah.
And then if you overshoot that turn, then that's your fault. That's your problem.
Yeah.
But you definitely have to have those things in place. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're going to talk all about this Creme race, which was exciting. But let's move on. We have this morning race, the first race for 2026, Weekend Warriors Thursday race, first one. This morning, it was like white out. I mean, when I told you, I said, the how many guys are riding this? How am I stream of this? I have to wipe my motorcycle helmet shield like a wiper, and got my hand, they wipe the camera every minute. But they are a real nice race this morning. You know, from the gun down bow, a few guys take off, including yourself. So maybe we could talk more about that race and give the result.
Yeah, quite that interesting. Interesting start to the race. Very, very heavy fog. Like I said, I felt like I was riding not in Belize, somewhere else, high in the mountains or something. Even like a little bit in the race, I actually took off my shades and gave it to Rick. Thanks to Rick for holding that out. But again, like I said in my interview, Andrew, these races, I come out, they're training for me. It's preparation, and this is where I do my intervals. So from the start, I was out. You know, everyone else was okay warming up. That's one thing. You know, when I'm at the line, I'm ready to go. So I jumped out and I'm ready to go. And the kid from LA, Los Angeles, that's with Kalman. I told him, I was like, hey Tim, let's go, right? And I don't think he believed me at first. And I pushed, I went, and Brandon came, and Greville was there as well. Then Tim came, and we started rotating. Shane Young for a little bit. We started rotating, and the next thing you know, we had a gap, and we just rode. And I didn't even look back. I asked, you know, because the thing is that when you're in a break, if you pay too much attention to who's coming, you might call it off too early, and sometimes you just need to push just a little bit more for that break to establish, right? So I didn't even look back. I just asked Brandon. I said, "How does it look?" It's like there's a gap. I was like, "Okay, let's go." And we put the gas down. We shed Shane after that, and it was 4 of us. Brandon, myself, Tim, and Greville. And we were putting the hammer down. Tim took some very, very good, long, hard pull. Brandon did some very strong pulls as well. I was contributing heavily. Greville, sometimes the pace was getting a little challenging for him, but he was there and he hung in for most of it. And we rode away, and at the first turn, Andrew, the gap was significant already. So we just continued riding, and a heck of a ride by Smokes. Smokes Gladden and his teammate Al Van Gillet, and they came across. I was surprised to see them, but they came across and they hooked up with us, and we went, man. We just continued opening up the gap, and the second station prize, I believe, there was Tim attacked out because he said some of the guys were sitting on, so he attacked out, but Alvan with a perfectly timed counter caught Tim, and Alvan went. Brandon, very smart rider, again, because he wants to win. So if someone's jumping off the front, Brandon went and took that station prize. And I was the only B rider there, so I was kind of sitting in and waiting for my time. So we kind of forced him to work, and he was pacing pretty good. When I noticed that he got him close within striking distance, I decided to jump across. I didn't give it all my all. Perhaps I could have reached, but I didn't give it my all. And once the roundabout came, I kind of backed off because those guys were coming. So I hopped back on the trio that I was with, and Brandon and Alvan went all the way to the finish line, and Tim was third, Smokes was fourth, and I was fifth. So I'm pretty satisfied with that ride this morning. Got a great workout, and that's what it's all about. So,
Put up, George.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
21 miles. We averaged 24 miles an hour, 24.1, and it's quick. Well under an hour. So, yep. So category A, Brandon Catus, overall winner, riding for Running Rebels. Second position, very solid finish by Alvan Gillet, riding for SPD. And Alvan said he has something for Brandon. On Sunday, I was surprised to hear Alvan speak like that. But I love the confidence because that's playing right in my hand.
Yeah.
There'll be some wars that I will be watching and following. And then Tim McGee riding for Legion of Los Angeles, rounding out the podium there in third position in the A category. B category, obviously no stranger to the podium. Same position I left in 2025.
Okay.
Still in the middle, Andrew. And again, riding for BZ Boys Cycling Club, which is definitely a cycling club. Some people might not recognize it, but it is. From Newman, good to see him. I guess he's a B rider now, 50 years old. He used to ride for Team Digi. I'm not sure if he's still with them. And then Roy Del Reno was third, but he was not there, so he forfeit his prize, George.
Yeah, that time in the one.
Yeah, he
forfeit.
He was actually in third in the B category, but he forfeited his prize because he didn't stick around. So Fred Usher.
Is the man saying, "Mano, I tell her, rider, you left a prize."
Yeah, Fred Usher was in third place. So that's the B category. And in the C category, so before the race, I heard Barney Brunk said he was over there with a group of guys. He said he's the boss amongst the older guys. I was listening, right, because I classify myself an older guy. I said, Barney, come on, I got to show you something this morning. So, which I did, and he represented well in the C category, though. With that being said, he was first, riding for a new team, Loans to Go, and Mark Gentle, riding very well, was in second, riding for Milo's Sports Bar, and then Warren Coe, still representing Santino's, was in the third position. Not usually used to seeing Martin there in third, so I don't know, maybe they made a deal or something. But he's usually either first or second. It's usually him or Barney winning that category. But this C category is going to get pretty interesting.
Yep, this year.
And exciting. A lot of guys moving over to the C category now. So it should be fun. The old elites.
Sure, a lot of women.
Is it McCarrick or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the female category, Khadija Francis. There's only one female prize, right?
Yep.
How many females rode this morning?
But it's only she won, right?
Okay, okay. I thought maybe
She
Chelsea.
for Team
or
Imanis.
Kelsey. No, Chelsea, right?
Chelsea, right? Kelsey that, right? Kelsey that,
Kelsey ride,
one data, right?
Yeah.
no,
Yes.
you have
Chelsea
Chelsea Gillett, and then you have Kelsey Castillo. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Miss Bev, you're right. I didn't have a light this morning because I showed up to race, and guess what? That's the reason why I was in the front of the race. That's why I was in the front of the race, because I didn't want to be in the peloton without no lights. So that was more motivation. But on my training rides, I always have a rear light.
Well, if a camera could spot for me, yeah, show me I light up like Christmas tree. Even though I'm on a motorcycle, I have on a green vest, and I have on two lights with the flash like Christmas tree. The box, so I look like Christmas tree. I always look like Christmas tree when I on the road.
And you know what, too? One more thing, too, Miss Bev. The light is very distracting in the break.
Oh,
so
because of the drive?
exactly. So it was, and that's the reason. If you notice, I was behind him, and then I moved from him because he had a bright flashing light. And I
Right.
moved from him. I went behind Greville, who didn't have the light.
Yeah.
So once when I told Tim, I said turn the light on the side, but he probably didn't know what I was referring to. But yeah, there's a lot of little things in cycling that you kind of have to figure out. But that's one of the reasons this morning I was not going to be in that peloton because of the fog and the danger factor, the safety factor. So I decided to go from the gun.
So Dee, we have that's it for reason. So we have coming up. We have a guest for Command on the show.
Yes.
So
should we take a break and then bring her on?
All right, and then we have to talk about the race coming up.
Yep.
Oh, not bad, for sure. And I have the advertisement thing, let's say.
All right, no problem. So we'll be right back. We'll take a quick break here. This break is brought to you by Andrew Ordonez Bike Shop, Southern Queen products, 3.14 pies, and Sensible Gifts. Be right back.
This is a Soulfire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Ordonez. So yes.
Hear me now. This is a Soul Fire production. Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with her donor. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, Andrew. And look, just before we get into some more cycling, I gotta model this beautiful As the Wheels Turn hat here. And if you guys want one of these, reach out to Andrew Ordonez. You can definitely purchase merch from the As the Wheels Turn store. Going live pretty soon. Putting your special orders, right? So this is very nice. But look who we have in the studio. Needs no introduction, of course.
Yeah, no need to go through all that.
Miss Rita Thompson, the queen of Belizean cycling. Good night and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys. Good night. Nice to be here
Yes.
once again.
When you sit on the show, we don't know what happened. What's
Yes.
cooking, right?
Yes. We hope that she's on the show more often.
Yep.
But sometimes she doesn't want to take the drive in. But
Yeah, and I like it ever.
No. anyway, it's your time tonight.
Yeah, so.
So the new half start, and of course we've been having meetings from last year, and I know how the
And you really politely exited. So we're not worried about that today.
we know how the Alfred Parks family stand, and then I jump thing long time, but we'll make you spill all the beans tonight, at least up to now.
Okay, well, we're getting ready. Good night, viewers, fans. Again, we're here. The fourth edition is up and cooking. We will be ready for the 22nd of February, 8 o'clock sharp. Looking forward to some fireworks. We know the cycling calendar is very packed.
Yes.
And we are honored that we are able to bring this race once again this year. One of the best news that we have for this year, we actually managed to get a corporate sponsor.
Ring the bell, Dee, ring the bell.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
Name?
Leslie's Imports have agreed to be our corporate sponsors.
All right.
Wow, nice.
It will be Leslie's Imports in collaboration with the Alfred Parks Foundation presents
All right.
the
Fourth
fourth
round.
annual Alfred Parks Sketch the Bow Classic. So I am super excited about that. People don't realize how hard it is to organize and run these races, the time, the manpower, the money it takes to actually pull off these races. And being that the cycling calendar is so packed, so many people having races, the donor pool kind of gets,
Right.
you know,
Saturated.
small. So it gets kind of harder and harder to do the races and give prizes that, well, I believe are adequate enough for these guys. Cycling is not cheap. And so we always want to try to make sure that the work that they put out there, that we do give them something in return that could, I mean, make it a little easier. We know it can't, you know, suffice for what they put in, but just to make life a little bit easier. So, like I said, that's the most exciting news that I have in terms of the race. This year, what we are going to do, we won't be categorizing, it will be an open race. And the idea behind that, we will be going 15 deep in terms of prizes, and we are going to be increasing the prize.
Wow.
So last year, I think the cash prize was $2,000. So this year we're going to start at 2.5. Between now and the 22nd of February, maybe that change, maybe it goes up, you know, we never know, but that's where we are right now. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our donors that have come on board already. Leslie's Imports, Creme, XTV, off the bat off of my head, The Brew, who else? Minister Espat, BTP, some of my co-workers, my good friend here, As the Wheels Turns. We are open right now to anybody who wants to donate station prizes, whatever prizes, we are open. You can get in contact with myself or any one of these gentlemen here, and we will really appreciate whatever it is that you give in cash kind. It doesn't matter. Every penny counts, every donation, every assistance, we will really appreciate, and I'm sure the cyclists that will be lining up will appreciate it as well.
Awesome.
Absolutely, perfect. Same format like last year as far as start time, location?
Same format, same location, with the kids shifting categories in age. We decided against doing the youth race from La Democracia. The only youth female that we have this year is Jamila, and she's not riding. So there's no point in
Sure.
having that race. So it will only be the elite, the Cotton Tree, Santa Elena, Belize, and then everybody else rides from Roaring Creek. So that will be the elite female, the junior males, youth. Everybody else rides from there.
So the Elite Open Race, Ms. Rita, will be starting at Cotton Tree, turn at the Santa Elena roundabout,
yeah,
and head back to the city.
Finishes at
Leslie's Imports. Perfect, perfect. Roughly about 95 miles.
Same format.
Perfect. And then the female category, so female elite, you'll have junior
Junior female.
junior male,
Junior male.
no youth male.
Youth male.
Youth male as well.
Everybody rides from.
And they will ride same distance,
Yes.
different start times.
8:30.
All females ride together,
All females ride.
and then all juniors, all male juniors and youths ride together. Okay, so that's one,
Thanks,
two.
Miss Carolyn.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 races total. The elite open race,
3
the
races.
female race, which includes elite and female junior, and then
males,
junior and youth. 3 races.
3 races.
Perfect. And then in the male category, open elite, we know there's 15 prizes. Now, is that for 15 cash prizes and trophies, or?
So that's cash and trophies. Trophies up to 10, and then we will do medals from 10 to 15.
Perfect, excellent. And in the female race, what are your prize? Not actual value of prizes, but how deep you're going.
The females, we are going to go 5 deep for both the elite and the juniors.
Okay, so 10 prizes
We
in that
should,
race.
because from what we look at in terms of the female cyclists, we don't have much more than that amount of females that are actually lining up. So it says that everybody that lines up and finishes will get a prize.
Yeah.
when it
Well,
comes to the females.
well, we know how you guys do it. Very generous as always. I'm looking out. With that being said, so it'll be. Can the females double dip? Can a junior win a elite prize? Like let's say a junior cyclist, Irene Baki, comes in 3rd overall in that race.
We've never done double dipping.
Okay.
I think that would be something that our team would have to discuss
Okay.
and agree on, but we've never done the double dipping.
Can a
Simply
junior?
because we really want everybody to get the opportunity to win something.
Sure.
So the double dipping kind of
Yeah.
takes away from that.
Right. How about like the overall winner of the race? Because we do have, the reason I'm asking, you do have some junior female that can win the overall race, or you do have in the junior youth, you know, like
Yes.
that.
Like
Who can
Ahmad
win?
and stuff like
Exactly.
that, yeah.
The overall prize, is that open or something you'd have to?
I
so-
know Last year, what we did, I did double it last year.
Only if you win the
The
overall.
overall.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's maybe something you might
Yeah.
wanna.
The
Just
team was
circle
back
back
on. Circle back on indeed.
Excellent.
But
Well, that should be exciting.
yeah. So like I said, we're open for anybody willing to donate any station prizes. As soon as the federation gets through with some of its logistic and things that they're doing right now, we will really open the registration. We are trying to see how we can get some invites out in terms of our Caribbean counterparts. That's something that I really, really want to see.
I support that.
happening.
I support that too, Ms. Reeds. I would love to see perhaps our federation send out those
Invites.
invites, absolutely, and maybe have some time too. It's January. What is it? We're
Yeah.
about a
So
little bit over a month away, right?
we should, well, I have a flyer out already, and the federation will be using that flyer to
Put the flyer,
send
George.
to some of our counterparts.
Please,
who's
please, yeah, yeah.
interested to come in and.
That's the flyer right there.
There it is.
Huh?
That never show the comment first with the show, you know?
Sharon says, I will donate station prize for the female race.
Okay, Ms. Sheridan, thank you very much.
Sharon Gabat, she gives a lot to cycling lately.
We have, I call them the cycling angels.
Yes, you know, you have a lot of fans out there really want support cycling and say cycling keep rolling on the tarmac.
Yeah.
But I know you're on the back, and if you give more details as the race draws closer now.
Yeah,
Or did it jump
we're
start?
pretty much on a roll and on top of things. Once you have your blueprint, it's kind of easy to get the races rolling. It's just getting that support for the prizes. No? I'd like to send a huge thank you to Dolfo. He's taking care of our trophies this year.
Oh,
So I'd like to say a big thank you to him. Big Bad Logan.
okay.
Was in sleepers. He was in that snow right now again. But yeah, huge thank you to all of you guys, to my friends here for having me here to bring out this little information that we have. Anybody need any additional information can reach out to me, Lunis. Give it to. Any questions? It's pretty early, and so we will be able to kind of tweak or add or subtract whatever needs to be added. No?
So did you secure a bull already?
That's the first thing. You can't have a Chibu, you know,
The bull.
All right.
Yeah,
Just
we
make-
get Chibu,
just
the
making
bull.
sure.
Well, that's the first prize that needs to be taken care of, if nothing else.
All
The
right.
bull been raised for last year, the bull when they're done, the
Yeah.
bull raised.
You got Ruben Martinez.
Ruben
Yeah.
say a good price too, yeah.
Thanks, Ruben. Like I said, I really I spoke to Johan,
Mm-hmm.
and Johan
He's coming
promised
back.
me that he's coming
Yeah.
back.
Okay.
He said he has some.
I'm going to hold you to that.
He says he has some unsettled business
Yes.
Okay.
here in Belize. So.
Yes, I told him you were stretching some legs, so that should add a nice twist to it. So
Yeah. Maybe Horace is
I
gonna
will
come back
speak to
too.
him. Yeah, I will speak to him again and see. One of my favorite Caribbean cyclists is Brighton John, and I just have this thing that I just need to see him,
Right.
ride
Yeah.
on our soil again.
Maybe
I just
maybe
love-
Horace will if you
So I'll have a conversation with him,
Yeah.
and we'll see.
There you go.
I'm trying to get to see if we can get some accommodation if we have anybody that shows interest in coming
Hmm.
to take care of them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we have a hotel here in
yes, I heard you
El
speak
Chiclero.
about it.
so I can definitely help out there. So if you need,
Yeah.
if any foreign riders are coming in and you need me to secure some rooms and stuff like that, I can
Definitely. work
I
on
can
that.
help out with that. Maybe even donate some stuff too. So, but that'd be it's a good spot. It's a nice location.
Nice place, nice
Yeah.
location, yeah.
The other thing is too, and I'm sure you're gonna work that out perhaps with the international riders. You can talk about maybe discount registration for them or something, too, because obviously traveling,
Yeah.
traveling is a
We
lot.
have to, let it be attractive, for them to
Exactly.
want to come and do it. So that's the only way the races grow.
Yeah,
So we're open to all that. But I
Mm-hmm.
would love to see a couple of these guys
yeah, for
stay
sure.
in the mix.
For sure, and you know what? With proper notification, I think an arrangement, I think you can probably get a few of them. I'll definitely take the flyer and have the folks in the DR share it and see who might be
Yeah, we
interested.
We have a regular DR viewers and
Yes.
Yes.
every Thursday night.
Yes, of course. Well, that's what happens when D Wade moves around. I get fans for the show. But yeah, we'll get that to the association there. I know the folks in that association pretty well, and maybe they'll. And it's not too bad to fly from.
Yeah.
I was looking at flights because there's a Gran Fondo that's coming up there in March, and there's also Vuelta Independencia that's coming up here next month. But it's like $600-700 US for round trip here. So not bad, and you can win up what 2,500. That's what, like $1250 US. Not including station
Prizes,
prices.
right,
The
yeah.
station prizes.
So you can definitely pay for your ticket.
We are already up there with station prizes as
Yeah.
well. So
Yeah,
it's coming along.
excellent.
Coming along nicely.
I'm sure it's going to be an awesome race. Like
Right.
always.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
The cycles look. It's become a part of the cycling calendar now that the cyclists can look forward to it, and the fans look forward to it.
Anything that stretch the legs.
Yep.
So
Catch that bull.
catch the ball.
And it's a great route as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great route. So,
Nothing flat. You get a little bit of both flat.
yeah.
Hills.
Flat rolling hills, some
Yeah.
crosswinds, tailwinds, everything is in it.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
But I think I see you have some. I think you must
Oh,
want to give
I
some
have
giveaway. I
one,
see you have a pretty thing there. You want to give away?
I could use that for one of the
What a question.
yeah.
Some Alfred Parks
Yeah.
Catch the
merch.
Bull Foundation merch.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
jacket.
A nice jacket. And it's like we chill right now. Perfect for somebody.
Size grande. If it was a small, it wouldn't be a gift. I mean, it wouldn't be a prize. Be pulling it
Yeah.
in. But yeah,
It's
there you go.
Alfred Parks merch for
Yeah.
this year. Ashton clothing.
All right. So are we gonna start the giveaways?
If you want,
Yeah, might as well. Since we're on a roll.
but just before that, just before I give away, I still have to talk about the race Sunday. But I know I have something for sure. I'll make you call the names of. I'll show you. In fact, maybe I'll call the names and give you the money. The Miguel family, Mr. Oswald Bowman, stopped by and he left some money where I never really want to bring because I say I don't want to keep it in my pocket. Understand? But they're not for me, so give it to the rightful owner. So they come out to the screen and I'll.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Rightful owner.
So count it. I think it's $700 here. Open up make the funds go see.
Wow. Who's getting this?
All right. So the it's $700.
You guys used to call this what? Blue notes, right?
Blue notes. Yep.
Blue notes.
So let me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Donis. 8. That 8 supposed to be
No, 7. So if one more data for me.
George Price.
All right.
Great Georges.
Yes.
So
Who gets these?
These kids don't get. They say
What the kids do
Yeah.
the awards.
the kids win the award. The kids that got
Kid and
awards
son.
from Miguel family was supposed to get $100 each. So I will. Yeah. Okay. So let me call the names of the kids. So starting off with Ariel Garden.
Ariel Gordon.
$100.
1 George Price for you, young lady.
We have. I like ladies first. So Irene Baki,
Wow.
$100 for you,
So
Irene.
buy a lot of school supplies.
David Major, $100 for you.
Wow.
Kaden Sutherland, young Kaden Sutherland, $100 for you.
Very cool. Man, a lot of money in cycling.
Ahmad Wartang Charrington, $100 for you.
My boy.
Yes.
And then we have 2 additional riders. We have young Keith Enright Jr., $100 for you. And last but not least, young Aaron
Aaron
Pope,
Pope.
$100. So that's $700. So you can pick up your $100 in cash at Adults Bike Shop. I'll be right there. There's an expired date. If you don't pick it up within a week time, it becomes the property of.
As the wheels turn. But I can guarantee you, this will not be there more than a day. Tomorrow, these are gone.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
There you go.
So, big up the Miguel brothers, the Miguel family.
That's who donated that?
Yes, the Miguel, the Miguel
nice.
family.
You know, Andrew and
Middle name is Wellington. That was Sultan. Somebody asked what was
Wellington.
Alfred's middle name.
Alfred Wellington Parks.
Yeah.
You know where I saw that?
AWP.
But it was right, man. We in Whitaker, we can't have fruity. Always around the shop. Or come the shop. Exposure, we in.
So, yeah, big shout out to Steve, Miguel, and the Miguel family for doing that. I always get excited when people are supporting the young kids. I mean, they're the future, right?
Yeah.
And the generation that we have, they're really some good kids.
Yeah.
You know, I get to ride with them a lot. They're super competitive. They're very hardworking and very
Very
humble
humble. Yeah.
and mannerly,
Yeah.
right? Those are some of the qualities that us as parents, we value in our kids. So when we see those in other kids, it makes
Yeah.
us smile a little bit.
As you mentioned that, Aaron Pope and young Stefan Pelayo, they really have a team, but they actually the lead team named Misfits. So they are run by Mr. Earl General. He supports them.
Earl.
Yeah, and he asked if anybody wants to support the kids there. You know, we have no sponsors. They do it by your own. So. If anybody willing for help, you know, get in touch with Mr. Earl and assist young Aaron Pope and young Stefan Pelayo, 2 promising young men. Actually, I lent my bike to Mr. Pelayo, and the man fell in love with my bike. The man want my bike now.
Who's the coach of the team?
Earl.
Earl. Okay, so Earl, that's Rojo, right?
Rojo, yeah.
So Rojo, if you're watching, get in touch with Horace Burrows.
Okay.
Horace wants to help
Young
Stefan Pelayo.
Yeah,
So
he did mention that. Johan, tell me that.
yes, so absolutely Stefan and then Aaron, obviously. So get in touch with Horace, and I was riding with them Saturday, and they definitely had a lot of interest in
Yeah.
giving back to Belize and actually helping with with Stefan Pelayo. Johan owns a bike shop in
Okay, yeah.
in New York.
Yeah, I visited
Yeah.
there. Mhm.
And he said, Horace is like, hey, let's get this kid on a new bike, or
Yes,
so
ma'am.
great opportunities there. We love to see that, and we love these guys that actually come to Belize and adopt Belize, right? You got John DeLong, we have Bill Elliston, we have Horace. I mean, they're so much in love with Belize, and they always want to give back. Like
Yeah.
Bill, I was talking to Bill at the event, and Bill said, you know, he's open to opportunities like coaching, clinics, and things like that. So CFB, I mean, if you're tuning in, definitely reach out to those guys. They're very willing to give back.
Bill called him at the shop Saturday before the gala. Bill come help me work. Bill come.
Yeah.
He can't keep still. The man come and said, "Oh, we'll fix some bike." And the man come and they hold. And so, you know, it was a pleasure having Bill, Marlon. We were hanging out at the shop, and I had a good feeling that, you know, we are a cycling family.
Honorary Belize.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. So big up
Well,
yourself, Bill. He said that had a nice time.
Hello, Ralna. Ralna is tuning in from California. Good night.
Okay.
Always.
Mhm.
Yes, of course.
I said June. The birthday. What the who birthday tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right.
Mhm.
Birthday. So maybe do this
They always
prize.
watch June, Tracy, Ralna. Yes, are we ready for the prizes? Miss Reed's going to be
So,
reading the
is
prizes.
it the same?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
And so first prize is the merch?
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
I guess I have to get rid of myself to the true guys.
So the first prize, and again, these questions are brought to you by Elston
One and
Weed.
only Sir Elston Weed.
Yes, from Birmingham Landing. Did you see him at Creme Classic? He's with a team now.
Yes.
Oh yes,
Phoenix.
Team Phoenix.
Team Phoenix,
Team
huh?
Phoenix, yeah.
Yes.
Phoenix Rising.
Justin Chavaria Jr., you have Shervin Budna,
Josh.
Josh Fuller, you have Kevin Gentle, and also Alfred Jim. What, you got your stats, man. Watch out. But yeah, Team Phoenix on the rise.
Any question on
First question, the winner gets this.
Okay. And the question is, name the only two male elite cyclists who each won the Creme Cycling Classic, the cross country, and the National Road Championships road race. Name the only two male elite cyclists who each won the Creme Cycling Classic, the cross country, and the National Road Championships road race. What we call Belize's Triple Crown.
Triple Crown, and if you were listening earlier, I gave one, I didn't give the other, so I'll make it easy for you. You know, that's another funny thing about with these two names, which I'll say afterwards.
Ready?
Hey,
G-Rich.
and also,
Congrats, G-Rich.
at their time of racing, they were racing, that's two brothers. So Charlie and Michael, and then
And
Justin and
Corey.
Corey.
Oh,
How
wow.
coincidental is that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you had the Lewis brothers, and now the Williams brothers. And Dominant as well, both of them, both brothers.
Alright, I'm gonna get your written question too.
Well,
I think these guys, I think next year, I think CFB should do a award, Triple Crown award, right? Because that's a big deal. Like,
Yeah, it is a big deal.
it's only two elite cyclists.
Yeah.
You know, Palas and I were discussing that, and I'm like, we couldn't really name because we were thinking maybe Giovanni did, but no, Giovanni didn't win. Giovanni Choto, he didn't win a road
Road
championship.
championship.
You had Shane Vasquez, we thought maybe perhaps, but he didn't win one of them. So it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
It's quite a feat.
That's so confusing, just like,
What was the last time Michael Lewis won Creme Classic? Andrew?
who?
Mike?
When you what?
Creme Classic.
Me no know, me no good historian.
No?
Elston
Elston?
win after that.
Elston, what year did Michael Lewis, the last Creme Classic he won? So I wanted to see the gap between the last
Lewis
Triple
era
Crown.
and the
Yeah.
Williams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's significant.
Now, what are the prize for the second question?
Oh, what are the prize?
Prize.
Oh,
What are we giving away?
surprise, we have a nice, and everyone gives you a portable inflator type thing,
Oh wow.
and that is given by no other than Miss Kirsten Siberanas out of.
Yeah, you know what I thought this was when I saw it? I thought it was one of those door locks.
No.
Right?
I'm a big son.
Yeah, it's like one of those, what do you call them? Like you find at Airbnbs or at,
The digital.
Yeah.
Alright, so I read the question.
Okay. What year did Tariq Flowers win the National Road Championships, and what category was it? What year did Tariq Flowers win the National Road Championships, and what category was it?
I know, this thing has to be.
Tyreek Harry.
Tariq Flowers.
Very talented kid.
Yes.
And you know what? Since we're waiting on that answer, let me touch on something real quick.
Who won the most
So-
aggressive rider for Creme Classic?
Was there a most aggressive rider?
Yes, Albert Parks Foundation donated that prize.
Really?
I don't know who.
I would say probably Jiven should win.
If in terms of
If I was to vote, I'd vote for Jiven. But hey, so
I think category in the sleep people.
Yeah.
The word category.
No, that's not misleading because there's
There's two.
There's different
There's only
categories.
two.
Alright then.
So they have to give you a right one.
Yeah.
Right.
There's
That's
only
the
two.
wrong answer
Yeah.
for convenience.
But you know, that one light too. This
Yeah,
one light. What,
So-
what are they have?
Oh,
Yeah,
flashlight.
yeah, I wanted to touch on something real quick while we're waiting here, and so I don't lose my thought. But I was one of the guys that used to give Tyreek quite a lot of flack about racing at the weekend warrior level because I knew how talented he was, right? And he was racing there. Although he wasn't winning every week, he won some races, but he was on the podium every week, right? And I'm like, okay, it's time to move, Tyreek. It's time to move. And I was like, telling Troy Gab, it's time to move that kid, And all the excuses were coming up, whatever it was. But finally, when the heat reel came down and he moved, and he showed, moved into the elite peloton, and I believe he was on the podium for Belmopan Classic as well, and now a fantastic, huge ride, Creme Classic, and there are more guys there as well. Now, I'm going to say this very, very blunt. If you're in your 20s, you have no business riding weekend warrior races with 40 plus, 50 plus.
Yeah, well, now,
You-
ring the bell.
I would rather put you to the tree elite instead of that.
Oh,
Mr.
category
Ashton Arnett, you are the-
Okay.
You're
That's what I'm gonna say.
the winner. Freeze George.
Yeah, I can't take a screenshot.
Oh, okay. It's a nice pump, Mr. Arnett. Put it in the box.
Go for it, Andrew.
Pick up a prize at Erdon's Bike Shop.
Yeah, the price of the card.
Um,
Right now, right down the name of the winner.
I'll touch more on that topic in the next question.
the third prize, the one, shades. This is for
Oh, nice.
Miss Sheridan Gabat Mitchell
Megabox.
out of Houston.
Beautiful.
Yeah, very good on the internet page. Freeze up on that. Yes. Alright,
Oh, sorry, Andrew.
Oh, the
That goes in there.
I believe I read it now then.
okay.
Question number 3. Name the 3 siblings who have each finished first or second in the Creme Cycling Classic. Name the 3 siblings who have each finished first or second in the Creme Cycling Classic.
That one is easy. I know that without even looking. But anyway, so yeah, back to that thing, right? I think anyone that's in their 20s has no business in a weekend warrior cycling club, in my opinion. I want to hear your thoughts on that too. I'm going to put you in the hot seat, Andrew. But here's the thing: the age gap is just too significant between 20 and 40, right? And that's not masters. Like, you cannot say it's a masters club if you're a 20-something-year-old.
Yeah.
And I think it's doing these kids a disservice as well. I think they should be pushed towards the elite peloton, and larger pelotons go faster. So the larger the peloton and the elite, they'll go faster. And I think there are enough club riders to make these races fun and entertaining, and bringing in these kids. Now, I'm all for giving them opportunities, and I think Thursday races would be a great opportunity for them. Put them in the Thursday races so they can develop, and then from there they go to elite peloton, but not in the classics. In classics and the big races and the money races, coming in there and taking away from the older guys. I mean, some of these older guys in their 40s, they really look forward to those prizes, and then they're having to compete 40 plus, having to compete with a 20. So it shows that all the 20-some odd year old guys that are in the club are dominant. They might not be winning, but they impact the races quite a bit, right? What are your thoughts on that?
So the thing here, Weekend Warriors Club, and they have a board of members, and then they make a decision if they choose to have the young riders in there. The some riders said they don't have no drive to go higher. But if you just get started and the board members or
Well,
they decide that they want to give them a chance and they move them up, but it's their call. If maybe they should have a meeting and say, hey, what all the other riders say, listen to me, what do we want for this club? We want lone guys over 40. It's their decision, but I can't go and tell them, no have no young riders.
Well, here's the thing. I don't mean to cut you off, but I think we're starting off on the wrong premise there by saying that the board members. Here's the thing. So we have they call a vetting committee of 6 people. The vetting committee is appointed by the chairman. Now, in my opinion, the vetting committee should be appointed by the members at large, the managers, team managers, and so forth. So you have the vetting committee that is appointed by the chairman, who has the influence on these guys since he appoint them. And also, if you notice, on the vetting committee, the young riders are on those vetting committee teams. So that's where issues come in, right? So in my opinion, like I said, the greater thing is, like, if you're young, you should be pushed towards elite racing. That will develop the sport. There's no, my nephew, I'll give you an example of my thought process. My nephew came back to Belize here and he wants to get back into cycling, Jarrell Wade, right? And he was a very decent enough junior cyclist. He's now 24 years old. And he's like, Uncle, I spoke to Troy and he said I can ride the Thursday races. Now, I took Jarrell on a couple of rides. He's not even ready for the Thursday races. I said, why are you gonna...
Well,
Winner?
yeah. Everybody will put like charm and different thing.
Okay.
Right.
So Arlen Kelly, you are the lucky winner of this beautiful shades given by Mrs. Sheridan Garber Mitchell. Yeah, I have got the full name. Yeah. Thank you, Sheridan.
Don't have to hold up. Sorry, boxes.
Okay, next one is a Bolito pick.
Yeah.
What are the prices?
The 2 cap for Eckhart Phillips, and I have it here. I think I have it. I carrying caps down. I left some caps, and I think I must have mistaken and carried down. But the 2 caps like that, right up there, so the grab up in 2 caps right there. See right up here. Yeah.
The whole cycling caps.
Yeah. Shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, touch back on my topic until we're ready here, because I'm passionate about that topic. The reason why I want to see young people strive to be better and not satisfied, right? And I think again, by saying that you're allowing club riders to be 21 years and older, that's a disservice. You're creating unfair advantages for certain clubs, and you're creating a disadvantage for the young rider. So let's put together a development program in the Thursday races to develop them with a period of time as well. Okay, you can ride 6 races, or you can ride 8 races, or you can ride for a month or 2 months, and after that, you go into. So I do not subscribe to the excuse of they don't desire to be elite cyclists. If you don't desire, then go train. Just train. Don't race. Right? That's my take on that.
Already though?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have a Bolito pick. Pick a number between 10 to 30. 10 to 30.
Get ready for this, guys. One more.
Yeah, by a storm.
Man, time fly by so quick.
Yeah, so these conversations, I think we have to be willing to have, though. They're hard
I'm
conversations, and we need to have these conversations more often. Some people shy away from them. I don't. And I create a lot of friends when I do that.
We gotta wait up. There we go. Right there, so.
Victor Stevens, 23. That's correct. So you are the lucky winner of the 2 caps. That's true. Belizean people like play Bolito because the white people like go outside
Yes.
Bolito too. No wonder they could
Bolito are the hottest part of the question and
yeah.
answer.
No wonder the government could give away $1 million.
You need to make one of the nights giveaways just Bolitos.
Why?
It'll be fun.
Ruction and destruction.
Bolito.
Yeah.
Or do that Colin again.
Yeah, the Carlin thing song. The people like the Carlin thing. People like the Carlin thing. Yeah. So I have one more thing for it before we go off this. touch upon this upcoming Weekend Warriors New Year's race, they call it. It's their version coming up this Sunday. That starts in Orange Walk. Because I have some information here. Channel 5 will be out doing full coverage of the race from Orange Walk to Sancas.
Nice.
So basically, I spoke to the president of the or the chairman, and he said what Channel 5 will do. Channel 5 will do some interviews. Then along the way and take pictures of the videos, and then finish up they're not live streaming the race. They just follow the race basically, right? And he said it's he want to build back the sport of cycling in the media. So so Channel 5 will be out there. So George, as soon as you get
Yeah, sorry. I
Yeah.
missed it.
All right, Vic won the
yeah, you
these?
hold on to it.
All right, so we'll have these in boom for you, Vic.
So no box.
The poster for the Weekend Warriors.
Oh, okay.
Put a poster.
So that's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So coming up, this race is Shell is sponsored the entire race. So big up Shell Helix Ultra Weekend Warriors New Year's Day Cycling Classic. So first place of $500 in an A category, 300. Okay, so you have it there. Am I assumed to go to what?
$300 B category and C category, and $100 for females.
Yeah, all right. But you have it there. Sorry, so A what 5?
3.
But you have what second place the 250, third.
Okay.
Yeah,
200, 150, 100,
Mm.
75, 50. That's being handed.
25.
40, 30, and 25.
So 10 deep.
10 deep.
And in the B,
7 deep.
7 deep.
300, 200, 150, 75, 60, 40, and 30. And the C category is 7 deep as well. 300, 200, 150, 75, 60, 40, and 30. And the female is 3 deep, 100, 60, and 40.
Registration at $20, I believe. He had about a closing. It's January 7th, but
is 7.
well, I think yes, yesterday.
Yesterday.
But I think it might still take off when him. And so he sent me some station prices. So New Year's station prices. Cat A open, $100. Carmelita, right? 35. Cookie Tree Junction, Gardenia, and all the prices are $100. All of them are $100. Mascal Village. When you say Mascal Village, you mean what?
That's really
That must say Junction, the coach club there, yeah.
Sand Hill.
Yeah, Los Lagos, Mile 12, it's $100. We got that.
Go Pro Cut.
Or GQ Pro Cuts,
That's
$100.
Gorilla Cuts by the
Okay.
Salinas.
You have $50. Roadside Diner, Vista Del Mar Junction, Haluva Bridge. What BK? What
DK?
DK?
Yeah, it's gotta be DK.
$100. No, he say BIK. Am I?
Almost a Biltmore.
Biltmore. Biltmore. I understand short and Troy. $100. Easy in $100. That's for category A riders.
How many prices is that, Jonas?
That station prices are verbal station prices.
How many there?
So
14.
14 or
14 A prices.
A
And
price.
A and open.
that are A only. Then you have the B. The B, mile 37, Cookie Tree Junction, Eagle Gem Estate, mile 14, and Halover Bridge. And in the C category, mile 37,
How many is B?
B the 4. In the
Those
C.
are 100 as well?
Huh?
All those are $100? $100?
Yeah, all of them $100, I believe, yeah.
Okay.
Category C, mile 37, Cookie Tree Junction, Eagle Estate, 14 miles, Vista Del Mar Junction, Salinas, Ladyville, $100, Women Mascal. Okay, I'm going to say, those are all open prices, right? All open prices.
No, the B and C can be
No,
open
those-
prices, just air open.
You say anyone can win MC. Just text me and say.
No, yeah, A. Anyone can win the A
A one.
prizes. Yeah, but B, like an A can't win a B prize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or vice versa.
B
But
and C could win the
correct. C and B can win.
Yeah. And we want to pick up the counselors there. I think that they give prizes. Try to say my some names, but big up to the councillor from the Belize City Council for giving that the $100 prizes. But it definitely be one exciting event. He not tell me it'll be exciting because of war. Bob tell me it'll be war. D-Wade say it'll be war. Brandon Katu say it'll be war.
Are you writing my check?
SPD say it'll
Are you writing my check?
Huh?
Are you writing my check? I hope you're gonna help me cash it.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some serious B-man out there, no?
Party.
Huh?
Hey, some serious B-man out there. Are you write my check?
Eruption.
Yeah.
Russian,
No, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. You know what? The last, I don't know if it's the Weekend Warrior one or the Guns one. New Year's race, I had a bad race, no service. I had to pull out that race in Ladyville. So I'm ready. I have service, everything, so I'm ready.
Okay.
Ready to roll. Should be fun.
Somebody tell me I'm blow it to smithereens.
It's not gonna happen.
So the race will start the Town Hall in Orange Walk, and it heads all the way and finishes at San Cas Plaza. So tune in. I may put a thing for tune in as the Will Turns Facebook page, but yeah, they're back on the Urgence Bike Shop page. So until we get everything sorted out, then we'll start to. I don't know, maybe 2 page, I don't know. It's going to be tough because I like to do the recording and upload it to YouTube. People really enjoy that, you know, that when I upload it to YouTube, because we want to watch it anytime. Right,
That's what I do.
But tune in, folks, Sunday. Yeah, be Eruption and Destruction. The riders they promised that they'll make it exciting. I had a cyclist who dropped by and he gave me a new phrase. I don't know how I use it, but he said, then I like what some of the guys are like prinkles. They said once they pop open, he broke up like. I don't remember the term I used, but he said prinkles. He said easy to break, fragile. So cyclists are break like prinkles. Charles, you continue Charles. Young Charles, huge now.
Wow.
Yeah. He's not. Watch the man put on weight. I tell the man boy I got belly and all. The man laugh. But want to big up the Weekend Warriors and of course Shell Helix Ultra for having this beautiful event coming up Sunday. So tune in. We should have. What did you say, like Miss Reeds for Sunday?
Seeing a little rain actually.
Huh?
Rain?
I was seeing a little rain. I was a
Little
little,
rain?
yeah, Sunday. The whole entire 65% chance of rain.
68%.
But yeah, beat up D here. So decent like here and win the air prizes.
Oh,
From the evening.
you're signing my check, Donis.
Huh?
But I'm okay. Whatever you say, I'm good. I'll back you up. I'll try to prove you right.
Yes,
What am I gonna do on Sunday?
Huh?
What am I gonna do on a Sunday?
What do you say? You always
Who are your favorites? Who are your favorites in the give me a favorite A's, a favorite B's, and C. You mean top three?
I never look up on stats. I always have Bob. I have the ever dangerous Henry Moreira. That are in the A. Brandon Catus. Then
So who's your top three? That's your top three?
But I don't say top three, but then 3 dangerous guys where I'm
Right.
more likely to.
So you think that your top three or no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, give me a top three or no? Or
I don't like to say top 3. I don't commentate. I don't really want. Carl, I just said there are 3 top guys.
right. So those are your guys will be on your podium. You think?
More than likely.
All right, cool. And then B.
B, I have Ibali D-Wade. I have who else would be? I have who would be? Who is
Okay, Kenny.
Roque Kenny, yeah.
Okay, C.
C, Warren, Barney, and who else I see on the podium there? Who else I see?
But Kenneth Butler.
I don't think Kenneth. I think Nabito Kenneth. Because remember, C have some new guys too. Where was gone up that C? Where ride excellent. I can't remember who the next C right now, but
Mark Gentle.
Mark Gentle.
Will be.
Mark.
Yeah, Butler's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Butler pretty solid though. He's been on the
But
podium.
basically the same guys there, unless we have some surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to big up the Minister Castro family. I still call him Minister, regardless I call him Minister Castro. And I want to do a story upon about Minister Castro have shown me that you're never too old. He made it in politics, he gained a lot of weight, and he said, Andrew, I decided I'm out of politics now. I decided to take care of my health. The man eat healthy, the man train, the man put in sometimes 5 hours a day on the streets. And the man shows. So when he first started race, he just get dropped, and now he's
Right
finished. He's
there.
right there in the
Yeah.
group. Yep. So I do a special thing pan the Minister Castro. Actually, he brought me breadfruit, plantain, sweet potato, cucumber, kind of thing. Goodies the man bring for me this morning.
Yeah.
So thank you again, Minister Castro, I call her.
Why,
Yeah.
Anthony Malley, you have to step up.
Men, thankfully I done 15 past 9. I think I have, George, did you put up that picture? I don't want Dolfo calling me, because Dolfo, way of September, but he asked me, please put up Sherry,
Yes.
the poster. Yeah, which one? Yes.
Yeah.
Please share that. Because you tune in and all, you tune
Yes,
in.
you watch.
You watch it, you
Yeah.
like so. Don't
Yeah,
fall.
right up there.
Yes. So, but he's way ahead of, way ahead. He said, donors, I'll seal the deal. So, cyclists, pay attention, September 6, 2026. The Glory Dual Dynasty, Miguel and Williams family cycling race. So, look out for that event. So, Dolfo, I got you. A hungry bad, right? But I say, I can't left without mentioning that. Folks will know the time.
Yes.
But always
It's
beautiful to be
nice.
here in the
Yes.
studios, chatting about cycling. Like I mentioned, people that we could have fun here. But you see what happened all over the world: war, death, destruction, ruction, all kind of thing. We have ruction and destruction, but on the tarmac. And so we still living in a good country. Yep.
Yes, for sure.
Yep. Well, Miss Reeds, your final words.
Well, I say thank you guys for having me here. Draped with two gentlemen. Thank you, fans, for tuning in once again, and keep the fire blazing. Look out for the 4th edition of the Catch the Bull for Me, fireworks on the tarmac. Look out for this week's race, Weekend Warriors New Year's edition. Oh, and I want big up to Miss Debs on the awesome job she did Saturday for Night at the Living Legends. It was, the decor and the ambience was amazing. She did an awesome job. And big up to my family at home. And I say, my handsome husband.
Yes, I.
Who wants to make sure that you're introduced correctly?
Yes.
Mrs. Rita Thompson.
Yes.
Yeah, D.
Mrs. Rita Thompson, thank you very much. Again, a Happy New Year to you and your family, your handsome husband Kareem, and your lovely kids, the entire family. Happy New Year's to you guys. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you here with us, whenever you get a chance to do that. Definitely appreciate that.
That's my bedtime.
Congratulations, yeah, you and I. Congratulations on the race. I know it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of planning. Thanks to all your sponsors who make it
Yes.
possible.
For sure.
Yeah, thanks to your family members, Eckert, Lincoln.
Jackie,
The Jack-
Steven,
Absolutely.
my brothers,
Yeah, Patrick and Evan.
Eddie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Awesome.
A family affair.
absolutely. I'm excited to take part in it. Definitely racing it again. I like that race. I always do well in that race, so looking forward to that. And a Happy New Year to all of you guys again out there in viewers land, and I'm excited to be back. We'll be talking a little bit more cycling every week. I will be a little bit more controversial sometimes. Andrew not so much. He doesn't like the heat. I do, because I can handle it with my legs still.
Yes.
So I can maintain that. But yeah, with that being said, thanks for the support, guys. I appreciate it. And again, remember, everything that I say, it's opinion. It's always going to be respectful manner. It's never an attack on anyone. It's my opinion, and I owe that to my viewers. They want to hear from me, you know, kind of what I think. So it's never personal. It's always just something we want to share. Where my heart is developing the sport to get bigger and better. That's any decision that I make when it comes to cycling, or any decision that I promote, or any opinion that I promote. It has to do with the bigger picture, which is the development of cyclists and the development of sports. And my focus will always be on the young people, young youths, male, female, elite riders, right? That's where the focus is going to be always. So anything to promote that is what I'm about. Me as an older rider, getting to ride my bike in club races is just for fun. I don't take that too serious. I don't count wins and classics. And yes, when I'm out there, I'm very competitive. I want to chase podiums and all that. But again, if I have the opportunity to promote young people and promote the sport, that's where my heart is and where my passion is, and that's the only thing that's important to me. Everything else is just having fun, and I'm blessed that I'm in a position where I can get up and ride my bike whenever I want to. I can race whenever I want to. A lot of young kids with mad talent don't have that opportunity, right? And that's what I am about, is to give them that opportunity to reach their goal, not settle, to reach their goal. So when I speak on those things, that's the premise I'm coming from. I hope that people can have an open mind and just understand that's where I'm at. It's not about complaining, it's not about picking on anyone. It's about a bigger picture that I have in mind, right? I want to see the young kids getting the best opportunity possible to chase their dreams and chase their passion, because the time that you get when you're going to be most successful is your youth, right? You ever heard the saying that the youth is wasted on the young? That's what that means, right? So don't waste your youth. When you're young, you have the opportunity to be anything you want to be. Do not settle. Dream big. The world is big. Don't limit yourself based on maybe it's a little easier here, right? Easy doesn't work.
I don't know what I said what the young kids like the camera because they could star amongst the old guys.
Yeah, it's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. Being the best among older people is nonsense, right? You want to be the best amongst your peers. That's where you want anything that you compete in. You want to be in your peers, and you want to be the best. I want to be the best 50-year-old. That's what I want to be, right? I want to be the best 23-year-old. Like, that's why you have under 23. That's why you have youth and you have juniors, because you want to be the best there. So again, that's where my heart is and my passion is, and I'll forever be outspoken when it comes to that. I'm not allowing anyone to settle under my watch. Like I was saying, with my nephew reached out to me, I want to ride weekend, where I'm like, look, don't waste your time. Come talk to me. I will train you. We'll get you in some weekend warrior races to experience, get back in it. But you're not going to be there. You're moving to the elite. You're 24 years old, built like a ox, right? Why would I settle for him? I would be doing him a disservice by encouraging him to be there. So I mean, that's what it is. And if people can't understand that premise that I'm coming from, it's too bad. I am okay with it, and that's my message. And if that brings animosity towards me, I welcome it, and I'm open with that because I'm comfortable with my position. So with that being said, I want to say big up to all the people who are striving for bigger and better things. The Jaivin Gonzalez of cycling, the Derek Chavarria of cycling, the Ahmad Sherrington of cycling, the Low Aaron Pope of cycling. These are the people that should be role models for the next generation. The Oscar Quiros, the Justin Williams, they never settle. They dream big, right? Dream big. Don't limit yourself. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right. Like we're past the time, but anyway, thanks again for showing up. Ms. Reeds, it was a pleasure. It's always a pleasure having you. You could come here every week. We've been on my deal. She come here every week. Thanks for your thought. Like I said, you stand by your words, and nobody can get upset with you. That's the way we feel, and a lot of people share your sentiments. Folks will ask the cyclists if they could make it out Saturday, please come out and let's give our young Tenchi Villanueva a final great ride as he move on to his other part of what the Lord have in store for him. Before I leave, I want to big up Mr. Oswald Bowman and family for the great event, the gala. We had fun. Thanks for inviting me and giving me a little.
Yes, well deserved.
You know, I love cycling so much that just being around cycling and cyclists and cycling enthusiasts, it keep me young. I tell people, keep me young.
So Andrew, I want to plant a seed for you. Because I know you're a very humble guy and you don't want to put these things out, but hey, I heard through the grapevines that you have some big things coming down the pipe where you will be sharing some interesting contents to viewers and they'll have opportunities, special viewers will have opportunities to get special content, one-on-ones from Andrew Ordonez, things of that nature, right? So is that something you're working on down the pipe?
Yes, something is going down, but you know.
So you'll definitely have some announcement about that, but viewers, stay tuned. The Andrew Ordonez show and train will be rolling on into your living rooms pretty shortly with a new spice.
Yes, man. Folks, with that said, I want to thank each and everyone who tuned in. It was a beautiful show. Thanks to everybody who won prizes, who gave prizes. Of course, Mr. Logan, the food I'm going to eat, I know it's delicious. With that said, folks, I want to thank Georgian behind the scenes, always making sure that the streaming goes well for the show. Like the backdrop, Miss Ritz, we still have fireworks in the studios. We still have fireworks. I want to thank Rachel out there with Roction and Destruction. Take care of them. Miss Ritz and entire family, David and your entire family. Last but not least, my beautiful wife sitting outside waiting on me. Thank you all for, I have to give her a big thanks. She get very much involved with cycling now because you see me there, Gara, they do things or whatever, so, you know, at the rope in.
Andrew, we cannot leave without saying a big thank you to Oswald Bowman, Stans Bowman, Carol Bowman, the entire Bowman family. Right. We would be doing them a disservice if we did not take this minute to really recognize their efforts and their project and initiative with all these awards. They gave out 60 maybe plus awards to deserve.
Yes, that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work, a lot of resources, Ms. Reitz and Andrew. So I want to commend them for that initiative because I think, like I said at the event, I was emceeing the event and I did say that in Belize our culture is not representative of celebrating others, you know, on a big scale. I love to see we're doing a little bit more of it with the BTB galas, things like that, the different, corporations doing different awards and stuff like. I like to see that.
Recognition.
Recognition. But in sports, I think maybe cycling is the only one doing it on this level, right? So hopefully the other associations will pick up on that. But great job, man! Phenomenal effort and execution by the Bowman family. Absolutely. All the from everything well done. The venue, the food, the decorations, all the gifts. I mean, they had tons of gifts for for the legends, for the door prizes. So big up. It was a pleasure being a part of that, the Bowman family, and I commend you guys. I salute you, and I look forward to next year even bigger and better. So great things.
With that said, folks, we are out.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn.